Good afternoon and good morning. My name is Federico Savini, and I'm an assistant professor in environmental planning institutions and politics at the University of Amsterdam. And I'm here today to introduce you the minor program in urban and regional planning. The picture that you see here, the first one, it's myself. I'm the co-director of the Master Program of Urban and Regional Planning, and I'm also the coordinator of the course Spatial Interventions, which is one of the courses of this minor program. Here below, you see my colleague, Jan Stammes. He is a study advisor, and he can advise you on your choice for the minor with regards to the credits needed and the electives. If you are interested more broadly in using this minor to access our master program in urban and regional planning, I advise you also to contact our study advisors at the email address you see here below. First of all, why to choose a minor in urban and regional planning? To answer this question, we need to know what actually planners do. Planners are experts and specialists in coordinating and organizing action in space. They focus on how society interacts with and within space. They understand how space, meaning the built environment, first of all, changes in history. And once they understand this, they're also able to organize the resources that are needed to change and intervene in space. When I talk about resources, I mean not only financial, economic resources like money, but also regulations and politics. Planners are experts in processes of governance that are oriented to formulate policies that are able to address problems in urban areas. Now, if you are interested in exploring this expertise, you may consider joining a minor urban and regional planning. And what you see in this slide is all the offer of this minor program. Now, you can see that the compulsory course of a minor is spatial intervention, and I will introduce this in a second. And in green, in general, you see the content of this particular presentation you're seeing in this moment. I will introduce these 4 courses. The other courses, of course, are available to be explored by you online or also by contacting our study advisor. The first course of the minor is the course Spatial Intervention. I'm one of the 2 teachers giving this course. In this course, we will learn to understand and organize collective actions that is oriented to intervene in space. In these 2 pictures, you see 2 sides of the same coin of spatial interventions. On the left, you see a policy, a strategic policy for the city or region of Amsterdam in this case, that is defining the priorities of urban development in the area for the next 2 decades. On the right, you see the type of work that is going into these policies. You see planners, in this case our students, master students, discussing and finding out what are the problems of the city regions and what could be the possible solutions. In this course of spatial intervention, we will learn different theories and models of organizing indeed policies and interventions in space. We will explore historically what are the models that have been defined by planners from modernity to today, and we will learn that there are different approaches to organize collective action in a way that is effective in order to deal with the social, economic, and ecological challenges of urban areas today. One of the electives you can choose in the minor is titled Contesting the City. This elective is also a large course, will deal with cities as fields of power struggle. The course will go deeper into theories of power in order to understand how citizens, businesses, governments change their position in order to impact on urban transformations. Second elective you can choose from is titled Building the City. As the picture and the title suggest, this course dives deeper in the topic of the real estate sector and the real estate market in cities. It explores how real estate markets are organized in cities. It discusses the regulations and economic processes that drive the change of these markets. And it will also allow you to understand also the intricacies of the financial and the political processes that shape the way cities are built today. The third elective course you can choose is titled Moving the City. This course will train you to rethink the models that we are using as planners today to organize the mobility systems in cities. It will train you to rethink these models, as these two pictures show, to rethink the mobility system in a more sustainable way, from a car-dependent mobility system to a slow mobility system oriented around bikes and public transport. It will, of course, inform you of all different types of approaches that can be used in order to do this transition. Now, there are different advantages to join the minor in planning. Let me list a few. First of all these courses that I presented are combining a strong theoretical underpinning of examples used with an exploration of real-life situations in policy and practice. You will therefore combine theory and practice in all these courses, and you will be engaged in specific case studies taken from the context where we study, Amsterdam first of all, but also elsewhere in Europe and beyond. You will also be invited to work in groups with your fellow students in real-life situations with clear problems to solve in order to make use of the knowledge and theories that you will learn during the course. As I said at the beginning of this presentation, if you're interested in being admitted or in accessing the master program in urban and regional planning, it's very important that you contact our advisors, because they will inform you also on the specific requirements related to the choice of the minor. If you are interested in the minor as such, and in which electives and which courses to choose and how to combine it with your study program, of course, you should contact our colleague Jan Stammes. I hope this presentation was useful and informative for your choice, and I hope to see you in class in September with the first course, Spatial Intervention. Have a good day.